Recording in progress. Recording in progress. Recording in progress. Recording in progress. Recording in progress.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the February 17th, 2026 council meeting. If you're able to stand, please remove your hats for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Once again, welcome to those in attendance and those that are watching online. As you probably noticed, this is not our usual city attorney next to me, Todd Fleming. This is his associate, Patrick Kerrigan, so he will be on the hot seat tonight. That being said, roll call, please. I'd like to welcome everybody to the February 17th, 2026 council meeting. If you're able to stand, please remove your hats for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Here.
Rowe.
Here.
Newcomb.
Here.
Hudson.
Here.
Blackburn. Morse. Campbell. Here. Parchman. Right here. Ford.
Here.
Oh, they're gonna lose the board's now. Okay.
Thank you. Moving on to 1.4, approval of the minutes. Everybody should have received the minutes in their packet. Can I get a motion for approval?
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Do we have any discussion on 1.4? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. We do not have a public hearing tonight, nor do we have any city presentations. So we will move in to our first session of public comments. This portion of the city council meeting is reserved for any member of the public wishing to address the council. The Illinois Open Meetings Act 5 ILCS 120/1 mandates no action shall be taken on matters not listed on this agenda. The council may direct staff to address the topic or refer the matter to a committee. Please provide the city clerk with your name, speak into the microphone, limit your presentation to 5 minutes, and avoid repetitious comments. Thank you. Would anybody like to make public comments at this time?
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. I'm Doug Gaines, Ward 5. I have an update on the SCOTUS decision in Boss versus Illinois State Board of Elections. If you recall, Congressman Michael Boss and 2 other candidates sued the Illinois State Board of Elections, arguing the practice of counting mail-in ballots up to 14 days after elections violates federal law by effectively extending election day. The 7th Circuit Court of Appeals, and by extension the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Illinois, had dismissed the case on grounds the plaintiffs lacked standing. Last month, the U.S. Supreme Court reversed and remanded, ruling that candidates like Bost have standing to challenge vote counting rules in their elections. Makes sense? This ruling explicitly indicates the Illinois federal courts erred in the standing question and must now proceed to hear and decide the case on its merits. So this is good news for we the people and candidates. So what does it mean for right here in our county? The local officials are responsible for administering elections must prioritize strict adherence to federal election day mandates to avoid lawsuits from candidates. This is a wake-up call. Any perceived irregularities are threats to the very foundation of our representative government. So speaking of threats, over the past 2.5 years, I've been informing our community on vulnerabilities of electronic voting machines, or EVMs, and why we must prioritize election integrity as a matter of national security. Tonight, I'll draw from a detailed analysis by election machine expert Tori Morris to explain why these issues demand our attention and why hand-counted paper ballots are the solution. First, let's discuss the risks of our current systems. EVMs rely on commercial hardware, often sourced from foreign manufacturers, with firmware updates that create persistent access points for potential interference. Data routes through international networks like Akamai, exposing our votes to foreign jurisdictions. Moreover, these machines use cryptographic methods, mixing, shuffling, and trapdoors that make true verification impossible. You can't mathematically improve integrity of the results even after audits. This isn't just a technical glitch, it's a structural flaw that turns election into a black box. This brings me to the role of the Office of Director of National Intelligence, or ODNI. Established after 9/11 under the Intelligence Reform Terrorism Prevention Act of 2004, ODNI coordinates our intelligence community to protect against threats. When ODNI shows up during a seizure of election equipment, it isn't just for show. It signals that local election issues have escalated to national security concerns. Under 50 U.S.C. 3371D, ODNI identifies vulnerabilities in critical infrastructure, including voting systems, to prevent foreign exploitation. In addition, Executive Order 1384A requires the Director of National Intelligence to assess foreign interference, focusing not just on proven attacks, but exposure pathways. ODNI's involvement means we're dealing with risks that undermine our sovereignty, foreign access that persist quietly across election cycles. When safeguards fail, domestic problems become intelligence exposures, forcing ODNI to step in for damage control. And that's why ODNI matters. It's confirmation that our systems are compromised and that federal intervention is required. This isn't a partisan issue, it's about enforcement. In St. Clair County and O'Fallon, we inherit these national flaws in the ES&S machines used in our elections. Now is the time to send a strong message ahead of the primary election in March. The solution is simple and sovereign. Return to paper ballots hand-counted in public view. They're observable, auditable without proprietary software or foreign dependencies, and restore trust. So, council members, once again, I ask you to lead by example. And I urge you to let the County Election Authority know that the City of O'Fallon will not accept the well-known inherent flaws and risks posed by EVMs. Vote on and adopt the resolution supporting hand-counted paper ballots. This protects our voice, strengthens and unites our community, and upholds our democracy. Let's secure our elections together. I'm happy to consult, provide more resources, or help in any way possible. Thank you for your time, consideration, and God bless.
Thank you for your comments. Does anybody else have any public comments at this time? Seeing none, we will move on to the clerk's report. Mr. Mauser, please.
Hey, Mayor, I just have one item here. It's a request from the O'Fallon Underwater Search and Recovery Team to conduct a roadblock at the intersection of State and Lincoln on Friday, November 27th, and from 8 to 12, and Saturday, November 28th, from 8 to 12, pending proof of insurance. We need a motion and a second.
So moved. Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Do we have any discussion on 5.1? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Mylar.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stover.
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Newcomb.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Okay, motion carries. Thank you. Okay, moving on to the mayor's report. I don't really have anything. I do want to let everybody know that we will be going into executive session tonight, and when we come out of executive session, we will be voting on Resolution 7.3. I also want to take just a moment to recognize one of our firefighters. Craig Schmidt's been with the department over 40 years, and he was recently a runner-up in the Sarah Honda Hometown Hero, and even though he didn't get it, this city and our fire district have been blessed to have his service for 40 years, and he still continues to serve with a lot of pride. And then on the OPD side, once again, they were up for the Special Olympics. They raised $136,000 last year. And I know Councilmember Ford has been really active and helps with that as well. So, Chief, was that number 1? 2, okay. Yeah, so it's an incredible effort. And tonight, actually, they're doing a dine and donate at Peel. So if you leave and you're hungry, I'm sure they'd appreciate you stopping by. And that's all I have. We will move on to resolutions. And Mr. Myler, 7.1, please.
Yep, thank you, Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to approve a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute an intergovernmental agreement between City of O'Fallon and Osage Ambulances.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Do we have any discussion on 7.1? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Watts.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Newcomb.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Morse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Mallard.
Yes.
Thank you, motion carries. Moving on to 7.2, Mr. Campbell, please.
Thank you. I'd like to make a motion, we accept a resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract with Fireworks Authority, Inc. for an amount not to exceed $40,000.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Just so everybody's aware, this will be for the part of the 250th celebration. Do we have any comments or questions on 7.2? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Newcomb.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Morse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Mallard.
Yes.
Lots.
Yes.
Thank you, motion carries. As I mentioned earlier, 7.3, we're going to hold that till after executive session. So we will move on to ordinances first reading. Mrs. Lotz, please, 8.1.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I move that we consider on first reading an ordinance amending Ordinance 623, zoning of the City of O'Fallon, Illinois, development known as Scott's Power Equipment located at 1708 New Car Drive.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any questions or comments on 8.1? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Tony.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Newcomb.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Morse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Mallard.
Yes.
Lots.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Thank you, motion carries. Moving on to 8.2, Mrs. Lotz, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I move that we consider on first reading an ordinance amending Ordinance 623, zoning of the City of O'Fallon, Illinois, development known as Green Mount Motorsports located at 1560 North Greenmount Road.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion or comments on 8.2? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Roach.
Yes.
Newcomb.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Morse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Mallard.
Yes.
Lots.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Thank you, motion carries. We do not have any ordinances for second reading. This time we'll move into our second portion of public comments. I'm not going to reread the rules for public comments, but they still apply. Would anybody like to make any comments at this time? Okay, seeing none, we will close the additional comments and we will move on to staff and council member comments.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just a short message tonight. Reminder that starting in March, we will be moving to the new board docs program called Diligent. Misty McDonald will be at the Finance and Administration Committee meeting next week to show the council and the public how that works. It's very similar to our current program, so hopefully there are no issues with it, but she will run through it next week. And just a reminder, through our streaming software, once we go into executive session, we do have to end that feed. So once we come out of executive session, that will not be returned to the live programming, but we will be back in session for the vote.
Thank you. Does anybody else have any comments they'd like to make at this time?
I have a question.
Sure.
I know that we don't control Highway 50, and I'm glad Jeff's here. I was out today, and they had it down to one lane over the overpass there between Veneta and Hartman. Do we know if that is going to be continuing for a while? Because that affects a lot of people's travel. You may not know that since it's obviously not a road that we're responsible for, but just thought I would ask.
We can ask, reach out and see.
Okay.
I was not aware that it's being restricted.
Okay. Yeah, it was down to one lane on both sides.
Yeah,
So.
I noticed that.
Well, and just to point, the off-ramp then is also one, down to one. So it was stacked up on I-64.
And leaving Sam's Club is only one left turn lane also. So again, the city's not responsible for Highway 50, that's IDOT, but I just thought I would ask, just in case someone knew.
They will be continuing the roadway improvements on I-64 for at least the next calendar year. And so there will be numerous road restrictions and lane restrictions. Many times they let us know. Sometimes if an issue pops up, we don't know about it.
So what we can do is we can reach out to them, and if it is something that is going to be ongoing, we can put that out on social media so people have the opportunity to find alternate routes.
Appreciate it.
Anyone else? Seeing none, we will move into committee reports. We will start with Community Development. Mrs. Lotz, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The committee did meet last Monday, February 9th. The draft minutes are attached. All business has been addressed this evening. There is no community development meeting committee scheduled for next week, so probably see you in about a month.
Thank you. Moving on to Public Works. Mr. Rosenberg, please.
Yes, sir. Public Works has not met since the last city council meeting. The next meeting is scheduled for the 23rd, which is next week. Scheduled for 7 o'clock, but with community development not meeting, it'll be earlier. I'm not exactly sure what time. Check the website, and it'll be posted.
Thank you. Public Safety, Mr. Mylert, please.
Thank you, sir. Public Safety Committee met February 9th. Draft minutes are attached. We voted on everything we need to address this evening, and our next meeting scheduled March 9th, 6:30. Check the website for changes.
Thank you. Parks and Environment, Mr. Vorse, please.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. We met, and the draft minutes are attached. We had no items for council action. It was all information only. Our next scheduled meeting is March 9th. Please check the website for details.
Thank you. And finally, Finance and Administration, Mr. Campbell, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We have not met since the last full city council. We will meet again next Monday at 5:30. Keep an eye on the website for details of time change. We have one other item, which is approval for warrant 577 in the amount of $169,029.24.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion or comments on 16.1?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, as an Ameren employee, I will be abstaining as there are Ameren payments on page 1. And for that, I'm abstaining. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Roll call, please.
Newcomb.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Mylar.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Tony.
Abstain.
Roach.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. That is all we have for our regular agenda items tonight. We are going to be moving into executive session, so I need a motion to move into executive session
So moved.
Second.
For the purpose of discussing lands.
for the purpose of discussing possible purchase of land.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Hudson.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Ford. Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Mylar.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Newcomb.